Hi guys, and welcome back to another law short, and in this one I will be covering how to research different law firms, or firms generally, so I'll cater towards all degree disciplines and subject areas. So let's say you're applying for a graduate role or maybe a placement year, something along those lines, vacation scheme, those sorts of things, internships as well. You need to know the firm very well. They have a lot of emphasis, especially on the top firms. They really want you to know their practice areas and definitely the areas they specialize in. So there's a lot of emphasis on that. That kind of gives you a hint as to what you should be doing. They may not always mention it, but having that awareness about their practice areas is a very important thing, especially on your applications and in interviews. It can be the make or break for getting the role. One way in which you can get about researching the firm is going on the website itself. I know it seems a bit cliche, but it's definitely the most important resource that you will use, especially regarding applications and also interviews and, gaining the role that you're applying for. So firstly, look at their about section, their different areas of practice, and definitely the most specialized areas that they go into. Look at their people as well. If you're applying for a specific office, let's say you're applying for their Manchester branch, definitely go onto their Manchester office and find out as much information about the practice areas within that firm and also trainees within that branch. Those are definitely useful things to look at. But then looking at their annual reviews or annual reports, that's something that you could definitely make use of because it will keep you up to date with how well the firm's doing. You can talk about this in the interview as well. It'll definitely let them know that you care a lot about the firm as opposed to just pumping out applications after application. It's definitely quality over quantity. I know that seems very cliche, but it's the way to go about it. Another resource I would say making the most out of would be beneficial would be to attend different insight events, networking events with the firm as well, especially the biggest firms. They tend to host a lot of networking opportunities in different universities and areas within the country, so that's useful. If not, there's always things like the Legal Cheek and lawcareers.net. Those are really good websites to use. Bright Network, Handshake, I always use those as well. Those are great for graduate jobs, vacation schemes, internships. They're all found on those websites, and also events you can find. I put a lot of emphasis on knowing the firm very well, know their practice areas, just look up different news articles based on what the firm's doing, their performances, their competitors as well, their unique selling points. Look at all of these different areas. Keep it on a document, but also brief yourself just in case you have an interview. It will just show that you actually care about the firm as opposed to, just pumping out applications as I mentioned previously. So I think that's all I'll cover for this video. A lot squeezed into obviously the law short. It's kind of within the name. But hopefully you guys enjoyed and found it useful. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.